Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be trying the Blue Makartt Polygel Kit. So keep watching. This kit brings a slip solution, the nail file, the brush with a scraper on the other end, a base coat and a top coat, and 4 different polygels. So it has a navy blue, a really light blue, a baby blue, and then there's the clear. These are the swatches, and let's get right into this video. So for this video, if you see, I have my nails already done. I just skipped a few steps, but when I finish grabbing the things I need from this kit, I'm going to be showing you how I did my nail prep. So this is how my nails are looking like. They're a little bit crusty because I just removed the previous set by soaking it on acetone. That's why my knuckles are like a little bit white. And this is a new cuticle pusher. So I first start by pushing back my cuticle, and this is going to expose the new growth and help with the lifting. And you can use any cuticle pusher you want. It can be plastic, metal, or wood, as long as you can get rid of it or disinfect it after the use. Remember, you have to be careful if you're using a new cuticle pusher because you don't want to get hurt. These cuticle pushers are usually super sharp when you first buy them. If you have an e-file, you can use a cuticle bit to scrape up the dead skin and further push back the cuticles. If you want, you can also in this process rough off the surface with a sanding band. But right now in this clip, I am doing the cuticle prep. I'm just using the cuticle bead to just go around the nail and just try to rough up, get the skin off my nail plate and further push back my cuticles and get ready to cut it. So after I use the cuticle bit, I grab my cuticle nippers and cut off the excess cuticle. In this process, a lot of people use cuticle scissors, but I really don't trust myself with that. I feel like I'm gonna cut myself, so I prefer using this precise tool, and it makes my life a little bit easier. You don't have to be in a rush to cut off your cuticles. You can take your time and be patient because this is a somewhat of a risky process, because if you're too rushed, you can cut your client's cuticles or your cuticles if you're doing it yourself. So be patient, and practice is the key. After I cut my cuticles off, I get my nail clippers and cut my nails down. I don't like to show my nails under my set, so I do that, and you cut them down and file them to get a really good shape and get the roughness off. And if you can see, I did cut my nail using the cuticle pusher. That's why the nail has a little bit of blood. I do use a straight edge nail clipper because I don't like the round ones, and it's better when you want to get a straighter cut, even with your nail tip. After cutting down my nails, I am using a 180 grit hand file to smooth out the edges and get a crisper edge. In other words, you can use a e-file with a sanding band, with a fine sanding band, so it will be faster, but I like using a normal nail file because I can get more precise. In this clip, you can notice that I missed a little spot of nail, so I went back with my nippers to cut it off. And after doing the free edge, now I am roughing off the surface from right to left. And be sure to get close to the cuticle area, because if you missed some cuticle on your nail plate, you can get rid of it in this moment. Some people use e-files because it's faster, but like I said, I like a more precise in-depth to my nails. So I want to make sure that I do get rid of all the dead skin, and I do rough off correctly the surface and dehydrate it correctly. So I'm using 100% acetone. You can use 100% alcohol, or from 75 up of alcohol, so 100%, to dehydrate and get rid of all the dust that you get when you rough off the surface. Now I am grabbing some nail tips to fit my nail beds. Now I am cutting out the edges because these nail tips do lift on the corners, so I do get rid of it beforehand. And now I am placing the nail tip. I noticed that I didn't put a lot of glue, so I'm going back in and placing some more. And it's with these nail tips, like, I like it, but at the same time I don't. The shape is odd, so that's why I am getting my scissors to do a better taped in stilettos, because I don't like that wobbly, funky situation of a shape that the nail tip brings. But it's a good thing because it's easier to, like I said, make a thinner stiletto and a coffin, because it already brings the shape pre-done and it's long. So people that like long nails, hey, that's your nail tips. So for me, I don't like having long nails, so I did cut the excess nails from the corners so I could see a better stiletto shape, and then I cut down to the size that I wanted, so it was like a short coffin kind of thing. And if you don't got the scissors, you can use the straight edge nail clippers. That's why I got mine. And I can kill two birds with one stone because I can cut my free edge and at the same time taper the stilettos or whatever nail tips I am using at the moment. After I cut down the sides of my nails, I go back with a nail file so I can have a straighter definition with my nails. And it's an extra process. You can use any file, like I said, but I like to use a nail file and it's kind of more precise. But if you want to do it faster and at the same time do rough up the surface and blend the nail tips with your nails, you can use an e-file with a fine sanding band and a low speed. Now I'm dusting off my nails and I'm dehydrating with Mia Secrets dehydrator, and at least this is the only prep system that I have done. I only use the Mia Secret dehydrator and the Mia Secret primer, that is this one that I'm showing you right now. And I do 2 base coats of this, like it's not a base coat, but I do 2 layers of this primer, and it's been amazing. It doesn't, my nails don't lift, and I want to try the Young Nails one, but it doesn't ship Puerto Rico, so too bad. But like I said, I do 2 layers or 3 of this to prevent lifting, and it's amazing, and I recommend to try it if you haven't. Now I am grabbing the base coat to put a thin layer on my nail plate so I can put the poly gel in. And guys, this set is like a wintry blue nail set and I love it. It was amazing. I've been trying recently to do like a marble nail and I liked how it ended, and oh my god. So I'm now using the slip solution that the kit brought and using like the baby blue color, and like I said, I love Makartt Polygel. This is just a smooth consistency and it doesn't get bubbly like other polygels, and it doesn't like marble when you use the slip solution, because a lot of polygels, when you use the slip solution, it can bring out some white stuff on it, and I don't know, but I love this polygel kit. I love all of Makartt's polygel kits, like they're amazing. So I am doing the 2 bead method. I just go with 1 bead from where the tip and the natural nail meets to the tip, and then I go with the cuticle bead. So I go down and put the first bead, smooth it out, and I prepare it to be, I don't know, like smooth, so when I put the second bead, doesn't separate or like gets creases or something like that, because it's happened to me before. So I noticed that I didn't have a lot of polygel on the tip, so I went back with a little bit more, and now I am trying to blend it together because you don't want to see lines between polygel beads because that's not pretty. And you have to smooth out the top and check from every side. Go from the top, bottom, side, and forward because you want it to be perfection. And I cured it for 60 seconds. Now I'm going back with the cuticle bead. This bead, you gotta be careful to not flood your cuticles because that can actually make your nails lift. So you have to be more flush to the cuticles and blend the end of the bead to where you already placed the other bead. I don't know if you're getting what I'm trying to say, but if you're listening or seeing the video, you can see what I'm trying to say. And by using the 2-bead method, it's easier to create an apex for the nails, because if you do a 1-bead method while you're trying to get the cuticle flush, then the bead on the front is gonna go wobbly or something, like it's a mess. So I prefer to do from 2-bead to 3-bead method, and it's better. And you don't have to be precise, you don't have to be rushed to create the perfect nails, because even though you can have a little wobbly in some places, you can go back with the e-file or the nail file and fix it. So now I'm doing the ring finger. This is the finger that I did the marbling, and I'm going to show you how I did it. Like, I went with the thumb, index finger, middle finger, and ring and pinky with the blue color, and now I'm going with the ring finger with the marble. A lot of people ask me for a blue winter set, so this is what I'm giving you guys now. I'm sorry I haven't been posting lately. I have been in the middle of moving and it's hectic. So you see I am placing like a little bit of clear, and then I go with another blue and try to like marble it, like put different beads of polygel and then try to marble everything together. This is the baby blue that I'm using, and I am going to use the navy as well. This is me adding more baby blue to the marbling. You see that it's a mess, but when you pat it all together and you can fix it afterward, and it's gonna be amazing. So now I'm going with the blue navy. Sorry, I'm out of frames, guys. I added a little bit there and to the top, and then I went with a pointer brush, I guess, to like, this one I'm tapping it down, but I came back with a pointer brush to like try to mix it all together, but not do a mixture. It's just like trying to marble it all together. I do clean out the sides because I don't want to file a lot. I am adding more color because I see that there's some missing. And clean down the sides because you don't want it to get on your skin. And sorry guys, my camera is focusing on the cap of the polygel. I don't know why. So see, I'm now using the opposite amount of a wooden cuticle pusher to like mix things, marble it around. And you see like it's a mess right now, but afterwards the end result ended amazing. Like, you have to go to a process to get a perfect ending. And guys, if you haven't seen any of my previous videos, they're gonna be linked somewhere in the top right corner or in the descriptions down below. And if you're new to this family, welcome, and if you're old, what's up? So for the nail design, I decided to go with snowflakes and some glitters to like see some like air whooshing the glitters towards somewhere. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, but I decided to do that design, and like it ended being amazing. So now I'm adding the glitters, like I said, like if it was the air. After I did the nail design, I decided to encapsulate my nails, so when I file it, it doesn't take away the glitter or the snowflakes. So be careful, don't flood your cuticles with the polygel, and remember to clean your brush after, every time you dip your nail into soap solution and to the polygel, because you don't want the gunk to stay on your brush and it being ruined. So be careful with that, and don't hesitate to try. It takes practice for perfection, and I'm not saying I'm perfect because I'm not, but practice is the key. After I cured it, I went with some acetones to wipe the tacky layer off because I didn't want anything sticking to my nails. And I went back with some primer for the pinky and added some base coat on top of it and then cured it. And for this nail, I am going baby blue like every other nail because I wanted a simple set. And this one, I try to do a 1B method because I wanted to end it fast because I was tired. So it pretty much came out good. Like I always do a 1B method on my pinky. I don't know why, and it always comes out actually good. And with that being said, this is pretty much it for this video. If this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, please leave a like. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps my video get out there. So if you get any value out of my content, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. And this is the end result of me trying the blue Makartt Polygel Kit. I hope you guys like it.